Hey guys, back for another one. This time, we're gonna be going after Valstrax. I think that's what his name was. Yeah. Now I still have the other monsters from the update, and I haven't touched them yet because, well, I want to get the base game stuff done before I start doing the update.
Let's make this a quick one.
Oh, right. And as you can see, I did buy the layered weapon set only because the lost code actually just looked really good. That was the only reason why I bought it. Which, it's a steal. I understand how a lot of people don't like that the layered stuff you have to buy. I understand that. I was also a little mad about that. But with the design being this cool, I was like, screw it. If I want to spend money on it, I'll spend money. That's the best thing. You don't have to spend your money on this. If you don't want it, then oh well. Then you don't have to get it then. But for the people who do want to get it, you just go to the store and you just put the money down. I do want to know what if he's gonna have any different attacks. All right, well, we're about to be here. I'm pushing the wrong buttons.
Time to get to work.
Okay. I'll still say it. Ow. Okay, well, I don't remember that. That I like his design. Him just being like a jet racket or just a jet monster is awesome. And if I remember right, he's also a variant of it. Because I think the original one you fight, I think in Generations, isn't a crimson one. I think he's just a normal one. No. Well,
wake up to reality.
I didn't see that happening that early. Okay. Ow. I will say it's much different for me to fight him with the dual blades because I've only have ever fought him with my longsword. So this is like completely new for me to fight him now. Because most of the times with my longsword build, I was just able to counter almost constantly. Ugh. No, you don't, sir, today. Okay. Well. Ow! That was a combo attack. Okay. Well, that's definitely new, because I don't remember that. Oh, sweet. Ow. Oh, getting out of there. Okay, so he does that to get me away from him. Okay, that's actually not a bad tactic that he has. Yeah, so the explosions has to be his new mechanic for Master Rank, because I don't remember him having that ever. Because it does make him slightly a little harder. Okay. I honestly thought that was gonna hurt. That was gonna hit me, but apparently didn't. I'm still in love with the dual blades. After fighting the final boss with the dual blades, I have yet to go back to play with anything else. Uh-oh. Thank you, sir. Like, I love doing a lot of damage, but oops. Being able to dodge much faster and just, you know, get out of the way, I like that more than anything. That and being to attack super fast.
Trying to get away.
Oh, he left. Oh. Okay, then. I didn't think he was gonna leave that early. I'm waiting for his ambush move, where he launches himself into the air and then suicide bombs on top of me. Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. Even if I'm not doing it correctly. There we go. Why are we in a closed area? What are you doing? All right, time for your turn. Need you to turn around, please. Thank you. And a 2. And a 3.
How do you like that?
Espinas, leave me alone. You helped me out. I don't need your help no more. I lied. I might need it. Uh-oh. Yep, that's a new attack. No, you don't, sir, today. Ow. Okay. I understand you're stunned, but stop. Oh. Not gonna lie. Thought he was about to nuke me right there. Ugh. Oh, he completely flipped around on me. Ow. Got a little too greedy. Ow. Uh-oh. Heal, please. Heal. Ow. Yep. Ow. Okay. Whew. Whew. Oh, he's just leaving. Okay. That's good to know. I'm always terrified to fight any of the enemies when it's my first time fighting them on a new difficulty. Because like fighting them on high rank, it's not bad. It's fun. It is a challenge when you're first doing it, of course, but it's manageable. For master rank or G rank, from what I've been hearing from the old games, yeah, it's just meant to be harder. And I'm trying not to laugh about that, but it's just meant to be hard as hell. Okay. That one. That. Oh. Okay, that's what he was doing. Okay. Did not actually know that. Ow. Okay. Well, I didn't know what that was. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, I need you to stop that. Stop that, sir. Stop. Stop it. Ooh. It's like the only thing I like about the attack that I do when I go in the air is you just go into a Beyblade, or with how everyone's been watching anime nowadays, you basically turn into Levi from Attack on Titan. Which, yeah, it's true. You do.
Uh,
Oh, he's leaving again.
Need to sharpen strike.
Now I'm just getting terrified. Because when is he going to do his ultimate move against me? Because in high rank, when I originally fought him, he at least did that move at least 4 times during the fight. Unless you have to get to a certain percentage of his health, then fine. That makes sense then. But I just don't know yet. Oh, I messed that up. There you are. I don't know if you're... Oh, there it goes. Oh my god, that was so fast. Usually it stayed in the air for a little while. Okay. Oh, get away from that. And not today, sir. And there is your tail. Ha ha! Ow. One of the most satisfying things in the game for myself is just taking the tail off. Getting the tails are just fantastic. Ow. Okay, well. I don't get how that didn't hurt me, but sure. Uh-oh. No, sir, Yuri Bobby. Ow. Ugh. Nope, get away. I'm sorry, what was that? That also must be a new one because I don't remember that. Come on, Valstrax. Fight back! Fight! Ow! Alright, never mind. You are fighting back. Ooh, right in the dome. Okay. Anything else you're about to do? I'll do the little sweep attack. Okay. Nope, I missed that one. No, you don't. Ow. Okay, well, you did that time. You did that time. Haha! Your head's free real estate. Uh-oh. Any other new attacks you're gonna do? Nope. He just left. All right. And I have actually been playing the older ones now to where I'm playing Monster Hunter 3 and 4 and Generations, and ow, I will say they are a lot different. It's cool to see with how the game started, or started, so to speak, with how everything was to how everything is nowadays. And yes, I do prefer the new style more than the old style, but for those games at the time, it was acceptable because of how good it actually was. Now, the only thing I don't like about the third game is that there's underwater mechanics, because I have 3 Ultimate. I don't like the underwater mechanics. I hate underwater mechanics just as much as the next person. Ow. But I will say, 4, I haven't really touched it much in a while. Mostly because it's just slightly a little hard for me to play it, because trying to play it on a 3DS is just really hard. But for Generations Ultimate, I am liking that one. It took me a while to figure out like what the heck I'm doing, because there's like different styles, all different weapons you can have. Like, there was just so much in that game that I almost didn't even know what I was supposed to do, because the Generations Ultimate, I think it has every single monster up to date, just not, of course, the new ones, which, yeah, sure, but with it having that many monsters in it, ow, okay, never mind, having that many monsters in it and having so many different play styles you can have in that game, yeah, that would be awesome if Monster Hunter went back to that at a certain point, because going back to having the old style like that, if you had updated graphics like this, or how World was, and then you have the different styles like Valor, Adept, I think Flying, I don't remember what they were actually called, but you had those different styles with all this free movement. Oh, bro, it'd be so much better, and people would stop complaining with how most of these games are. Hopefully, they would stop complaining. Yeah, because I know for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, I'm afraid to go into G rank when I actually get there. I know I have to still get past the low rank and high rank, which, yeah, however long it's gonna take me, doesn't matter for me, because I know it's gonna take me a long time to do it, because I'm juggling other games playing. But I know on that one, everything is not scaled for single player. So if you go into a fight in a G rank or master rank, you're going to be fighting a monster who is meant to be fought by 4 different players. Which, I'm not looking forward to that.
Bitches love cannon.
Oh. Also because, again, with it being on a handheld, it's super hard to play on a handheld. I understand it's one of the Monster Hunter games that everyone loves. I understand why. But for me, since I started Monster Hunter with World, it kind of ruined my experience playing the older ones. Because I'm so used to, of course, the new style, and trying to go back into playing the old styles are very hard to do that. Because you're so used to playing the new style. But that's what I want, is I want to get the experience of having to play every single one of them. Now, I will say, I will never get the first or the second one. If I can ever find them, I would just buy them just to have them. Because I know because I've seen how those ones play. Yeah, there's no way in heck I would ever play those. Oh, okay. I guess you'll just die with the kaiju battle. And by a bloody monkey. Yep. Yep, that's what I thought. Chi-Chi! I heard you want to fight a monster. Yep, so now I unlock Master Rank 70, finally. Now I have to get to 100. That's gonna take forever. But I might start doing the updates before Master Rank 100, depending on how everything goes. Because I know there's one Elder Dragon in update 2. I have to be at Master Rank 110. So he apparently is gonna be like the last thing that I fight. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, me fighting Valstrax. And yeah. So, like I always say in my videos, like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Or to my channel, again. But yeah, do all that stuff. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you all, beautiful people, in the next one. Bye-bye.